Well, we're here in New Orleans in a neighborhood that was decimated by Hurricane Katrina, and during much of our coverage a year ago, it was Tracy Smith from the Saturday Early Show who was really our eyes and ears down here and brought us so many compelling stories. What do you have for us this morning?
Well, you know that Katrina scattered people all over. Half this city's population is still gone, but we wanted to track down 3 families that I met in the wake of the storm last year. We found them in very different stages of recovery, but they all share one thing. As they try to move forward, they can't help but look back.
We slept here initially the first night when there were less than 200 people here. But then we woke up the next morning, it was chaotic.
Derek Levy and his family were here for 6 long days last year, crammed in with thousands of others, all waiting to be rescued, some already gone.
We are gonna die out here if anybody don't help us.
The convention center, a filthy prison camp after Katrina struck, has been sandblasted and sanitized. But cleansing the human mind is a tougher task. Derek's way is through a song he wrote.
Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans?
Can this be a dream? Wake up, they done twisted the scene. 20 feet of water rising from a twisted scene.
He's still struggling to make it big in the music business and make sense of what happened here.
Maybe that was what it took for us to really be one.
I see the victims, I see dead bodies, I see my family, my friends.
Derek's own parents are still in Texas, but his immediate family is back and hoping for a better future. Just don't ask them to go inside the convention center.
I don't care if they tear it down and rebuild it, it's not clean enough for me.
The Levys may be home, but so many others are not.
Why my city had to drown, my people tossed and scattered round. This is the saddest case of a lost and found. Can we come home?
A downtown hotel is still closed thanks to the same floodwater that trapped the Owens family inside. A stranger named Josh helped them get out.
We're gonna get y'all.
It took just a few minutes for him to accomplish his mission and hoist a wheelchair-bound grandmother from a flooded hotel to safety. Moments later, her infant granddaughter. Her family defied evacuation orders so they could stay by their grandmother's side.
If I had to die out here trying to get to my mom, I was willing to die for her.
But what happened to the Owens family? When I dropped them on dry land just a few blocks from here, they told me they were going home. But like so many people that used to live in New Orleans, home is not where they ended up. Oh my goodness, you are a big girl.
This is the one you had.
I'm Tracy.
Jeray and Dolly Owens are in Baton Rouge, and Dolly's mom is still with her.
I said, Mom, if we die, we can all die together.
Now, 4 generations are living under one roof in a rented house. The Owens family used to own several houses on this block in New Orleans, but the neighborhood isn't the same after Katrina. Michelle Langsford wasn't worried about getting home after Katrina. Her twin boys were born premature. One didn't survive, and 4-month-old Cade was still clinging to life in a New Orleans hospital when the hurricane hit. As the floodwaters rose, Cade and 120 other babies were airlifted to safety without their mothers.
And I just told my friend Valerie, I was like, just take care of him.
Days later, Michelle, Kenny, and Corey Langsford were reunited with Cade at a hospital in Baton Rouge.
It was more joy seeing him here now than when he was born.
But the Langsfords' home in St. Bernard Parish had been destroyed.
Good job.
And the Langsfords moved into a trailer. They still call that trailer home, but insurance issues and government red tape remain a constant.
It's frustrating. I'm tired of fighting.
It's just a very slow process.
It's like, when can I have one thing that would be easy?
They feel lucky anyway. Hopefully, Cade will be breathing on his own in a year or so, in a new, though smaller, home an hour north.
It was an emotional roller coaster I hope no one has to go through.
So Katrina was pretty easy for us.
Right.
Really, losing everything that you own is nothing compared to losing a child.
Right.
We got to come on home.
And after swearing they'd never return, the Levy family realized they had to be in New Orleans. But they wonder what it'll take to heal a city missing so many others.
We could bounce back. And we could only do it like we know how to do it, you dig? So you heard me, come on back home, people. Come on back home. Peace.
And these three families really are small illustrations of what happened to this city as a whole. You have the Levys who left, said they'd never come back. Now they're back. The Langsfords who are starting anew. And the Owenses who don't know what to do. They're renting in Baton Rouge. They can't afford the rent there. They don't want to move home because the crime rate's gone up in their old neighborhood, and they're stuck.
One of the things that I found coming back this time when we were here last week and now this weekend again, there's so many people, it's like their hearts have been broken. And they're looking for something.
You're so right. That's exactly it. Even the kids, one of the Levy kids just was hospitalized just a couple of weeks ago for depression.
Right.
This is a year after the storm.
Wow.
And it's just continuing.
Yeah, a little bit later on in this half hour during Health Watch, we're going to talk to a doctor down here about post-traumatic stress disorder in young kids. It's that bad. Tracy, thanks so much.